Oof.
Oof.
Ooh.
New year, new me.
No.
My favorite saying.
It's the stupidest saying.
I love it so much.
It's the least true cliche of all cliches.
Yeah, I don't think anyone has ever had new year, new them.
No.
Just immediately turn things around.
No, unless they found out they had a twin.
Ooh.
Then that's the new them.
But then that's new year, other me.
That sounds like an amazing horror film.
No, there's two
about
of
a
us.
doppelganger?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Now I want that.
Could be good. Doppelgangers are very creepy.
Very, very creepy.
Could you imagine?
No.
You're walking.
Me existing alone is enough.
Okay.
We don't need another one.
No, but just you're walking through, I don't know, the store or something, and then off in the distance you just see you. That'd be mind breaking.
Yep. No, that sounds atrocious.
Yeah.
I would never want that. I know there are people out there that look similar to us.
Well, that's what supposedly science and statistics say, is that statistically there's probably someone out there that looks like you.
Well, I already found mine.
I disagree.
She's just a thicker version of me.
I guess. I still contend I don't think she looked like you.
Well. I thought it was me. And then
right.
I was like, what the heck? That's not me.
Mm-hmm.
And then it wasn't. Very weird. I don't like it.
Yeah, new year, new beginnings.
Mm-hmm.
New opportunities to... I don't know. I didn't want to be sad, but...
I was going to say to screw things up even more.
Mm-hmm. And new opportunities to get screwed over even more. Specifically by the variants.
Ooh. What's the next letter in the alphabet?
Ligma.
No.
Bofa.
We already did Ligma.
Sugma.
But it wasn't even Ligma, was it?
Pick any one of them. I don't think so. I don't know.
Yeah, Woo.
2022.
Yay.
Hey.
Same shit, different year, baby. Let's go. This is Kayla, and I am joined by...
Yo, what's up? It's Eddie. 2022 Eddie. New Eddie.
No.
New him.
You look exactly the same.
Nah. There's something different about me. There's a different aura about me.
I don't think that's true at all, but okay.
It's the hope. It's on full. The tank of hope is on full.
I love how you're just lying through your teeth right now.
I mean, hey, 2022
Fake it till you make it.
New possibilities, yeah. It's all true. It's gonna happen. It's gonna work out.
Okay. We'll keep that blind optimism going.
Day 2, just me face down in a ditch.
I'm poking you with a stick. Come on. We are the Sho-Dependent podcast. We are the podcast that talks about our codependent tendencies with the things that we love, how they shaped us into who we are today, and whether or not that relationship has changed. And boy, oh boy, do we have a doozy for you today, folks.
Yes, we do, because today, as we've said many times, and I'm about to say again, it's a new year. It's 2022, and we are going to start off the new year with sort of going back to the beginning of the podcast. We started off the whole podcast with a 3-part series, and we're going to do it again, because today, have we got a doozy for y'all. If you know the show, if you've seen it just once, you know exactly how amazing this show is. We're starting off a 3-part series on a TV show that is one of the best that we have ever seen, period. No subcategories, no breaking it up into genres. One of the best ever. It is the 2005 to 2008 series Avatar, The Last Airbender. The one true Avatar.
Yes, not to be confused with the blue people.
Not to be confused.
Composed.
That too.
I'm composed too.
Not to be confused with that. Just terrible movie. I truly.
Why do you hate it so much
Maybe
again?
one day when we do like a spin-off podcast where we just shit on things that we
call
hate.
it No Dependent.
Yeah. I can talk about why the movie's just not good. I truly don't understand why anyone thought it was good.
I don't know. They think it's romantic, I guess.
Also, the sequels are still coming out.
Why?
Just 2 decades later for some reason.
That seems ill-advised.
Who cares? Who cares about it anymore? Anyways, we're not here to be negative. It's 2022.
Oh boy. Okay.
new year, new us,
Sure.
Sho-Dependent.
That is true still.
Shall we talk about where and how we met Avatar?
I think we should.
Then let's get to our meet cute.
It's a meet cute baby. It's how we met this thing. I was a preteen when this series kicked off, and funny enough, I was actually not the biggest fan of this show when it first released. Not meaning that I didn't like it. I did enjoy watching it. However, the big fan in our household was my dad. So he yeah, if it's appropriate, he's also bald and kind of
he saw himself
a child at heart, so it makes sense. Yeah, but he would record all the episodes and watch them, and yeah, he just really enjoyed the show. And I was kind of entering like my hormonal phase, so I was just like, I don't know if I like this thing if my dad likes it. I don't think I'm gonna like it, but I definitely watched it, and I definitely did like it. Funny enough, I don't think I actually watched it all the way through as a preteen.
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't like watch it. I watched most of it, but I think I missed some episodes. I watched some stuff out of order. Yeah, me and my brothers watched it along with my dad. Yeah, it's funny how now that I'm older, I can really appreciate this a lot more, which you wouldn't anticipate considering it's a children's animated TV show.
Well, you like a cartoon?
Yes, I love cartoons. It's funny that I grew up with this show because every time that I watch it, I get something new out of it. Of course, I started off liking the series because of, Zuko. But, can you blame me, ladies and gentlemen? Like, how do you turn away from that adorable face? But anyway, it's really cool that I got to watch it release, and I get to continue to watch it as I grow older, and every time I do see it, it takes on new meaning. And it's funny because not only do I have a really strong relationship with the show, but so do my brothers as well. So this is like a bonding thing with us in our family. So it's very enjoyable, and it's definitely got a long-term position in my heart. So it's a great one, guys.
Hey, what's up? It's Eddie. And I gotta say, it's pretty wild that I'm just now connecting the dots. That's what happens when you can't remember your youth.
Ah, the trauma.
But this series premiered in the same year that Resident Evil 4 came out. A lot of obsession started for me in 2005, I guess. I definitely remember just stumbling upon the show playing on Nickelodeon, and since I grew up with Dragon Ball Z and Toonami, the art style got me hooked. Sitting down and watching an episode, it immediately hit me that this show was something special. I definitely watched all 3 seasons during their original run, and have never stopped watching. I watched this series constantly and repeatedly, year after year after year. Legitimately fell asleep watching it last night. This show is one of the best shows I have ever seen, and it has some of the best characters I think that have ever existed in any form of media entertainment, in any story, I guess.
Fair enough.
Absolutely cannot wait to break this series down season by season. Kind of wish we could do episode by episode, but that would be too much. Plus, there's other podcasts that do that. Every time I talk about this show with anyone, my love for this show grows even more, and I just want to watch it again and talk about it again. It's truly, truly amazing.
Can we pump the brakes real quick? Because I just remembered something when you said Toonami.
I said,
I had a crush on the animated Toonami guy.
Yeah, I think
like
his name was
3D.
I think his name was Tom.
Yeah, the 3D guy in the suit. Something about him.
It was that voice.
It was the voice.
It's like, ooh.
He was like mysterious. I'm like, I don't know, he's hot.
Ooh, what's under that suit?
I don't know.
And then
but I found it attractive.
Wires.
What, is he a robot?
Yeah.
I thought he was a guy in a suit.
No, he's a robot.
I thought he was a guy in a suit. Well, then I was sexually attracted to a robot.
There were multiple incarnations of Tom.
Well, you know the one I'm talking about.
I think I know the one.
Yeah, like in the 3D, it's like 3D animated, and he's inside like the spaceship thing.
Yeah. He's like,
oh,
wow,
shiny.
that was something else. Now coming up, Dragon Ball Z.
And I was like,
We'll go to the bathroom.
Hi, Tom.
Pulls hair aside.
Pulls hair behind ear.
Oh, God.
What? I like his voice. It's the voices for
Robots
me, you know?
and lions. Anything but a human for you.
I can't help it.
Okay.
I like what I like. I am what I am, okay?
Hey, it's 2022.
Hey, Tom from Toonami, if you're hearing this, don't hit me up. But just know, a few decades ago, I thought you were
You get like a Twitter,
the
TikTok.
bee's knees. I'll
shout
find
out.
him. I'll find him.
All right. And what's his name? Jason Marsden?
I probably could hunt him down because he's on TikTok.
Yeah, get a cameo one of these days, huh? Wouldn't that be
I
something?
would shit.
Okay. Let's move on from all this.
We're just going to get into more voices.
being attracted
as
to.
we go through this series.
I mean, there are some great voices in this series, but we've met Avatar. Now it's time to get to know The Last Airbender with our recap. As this show has 3 seasons, we got to break it down season by season. This week we're doing only season 1, which they call a book. Very artistic. So this is book 1. It's entitled Water. And book 1 is all about giving Aang, our hero, context and motivation to become the Avatar.
You got to say it right. The Avatar.
Okay, Jackson Rathbone.
We'll mention that, I'm sure, as we go through.
The Avatar is the master of all 4 elements. Sokka and Katara find him frozen alive in an iceberg, and we get to learn about this world just like Aang does, and just as Aang does, or at least is reintroduced into it. The elemental kingdoms are on the brink of ruin thanks to the Fire Nation.
Way to go, Fire Nation. Sorry. I just... It's just rude.
Better relax.
It's rude.
Hey, not all Fire Nation.
I didn't say all Fire Nation. I just said, way to go, Fire Nation.
Hey, hashtag not all.
Hey, it's
Fire
kind of
Nation.
like the thanks Obama meme, okay? It's mostly ironic that I'm saying
I mean, it was their fault, though.
Yeah.
Because guess what? The Fire Nation has waged war against both the Earth Kingdom and the Water Tribes, and has seemingly eradicated all of the air nomads via genocide.
Genocide.
That thing that's just welcome in every kid's show, right?
Oh, yeah.
Aang is being hunted by Prince Zuko, who must capture him to restore his honor in order to return home to the Fire Nation. Aang must master all 4 elements and defeat the Fire Lord, whose name is Ozai, before the return of Sozin's Comet in the approaching summer. Otherwise, the Fire Nation will be too powerful to be stopped, and the world as they know it will end. Book 1 ends with the failed siege of the Northern Water Tribe by the Fire Nation. Aang enters into the Avatar state and kills the Fire Nation's Admiral Zhao, temporarily weakening the Fire Nation's forces, and Zuko's sister, Azula, has been sent to capture him and his uncle for their failures.
Wee, wee, wee.
And it leaves us on a nice cliffhanger.
I love cliffhangers.
And you're like,
Cliffhanger.
this ain't good.
Remember Cliffhanger?
What?
You remember Cliffhanger from Between the Lions?
No. Oh.
You got there. Yeah. Hilarious.
That's pretty good.
Every time I hear the word cliffhanger, I think of that bit
Pretty good.
from that show.
It's a good bit.
It's a great bit.
A good bit. Once you've gotten to know someone, it's time for you two to go steady. Going steady. Now it's time to really get down into it, as Kayla says, get into the nitty gritty. And now here's where you find out, ooh, why do I love this so much? You
know what this part reminds me of? Is like in cartoons where people will fall into a mattress and then slowly sink into it. That's kind of what we're doing. We're like getting sucked into the memory foam that is this show. It's conforming to every contour of our bodies right now.
Help me.
Help, I can't get up.
You have to throw a stick in.
Oh, yeah.
To like quicksand my way out of there.
Or just like a life preserver. And then they gotta hoist you out. Yeah. Help me. I'm in the mattress.
As soon as I get out, you have to like do CPR. God damn it, stay
Well,
with
and of
me.
course the indentation of your body is left behind.
And then when I finally come to, I spit out like foam.
Ugh.
Oh, God.
Was it worth it? Was it worth the comfort?
I'm going back in.
You just accepted your fate at that point.
Mm-hmm. You just have to go belly up.
Yes, you can't go face down. That's dangerous.
It's airtight.
Have you ever laid on a memory foam mattress?
Oh, yeah.
It's
something.
I don't like it.
Have you laid on a water bed?
No.
Not great.
It doesn't sound like it. Sounds cold.
And it's funny because every time water beds are portrayed, especially in cartoons, it's just like, how is this comfortable?
I don't know. Ask the 70s.
Ah, the 70s.
Speaking of water.
Ooh, nice transition. Wow, professional podcaster.
Look at that. I wish we were getting paid for that.
I wish I could pipe in sounds. I'm not going to find them. It's just, yay! Yes! You could retire on that one.
I really think I could.
Just walk
That's
over.
it. That's it, folks. That's the best I can do. I'll never do better than that right there.
Okay.
Water beds are definitely the best element out of all of these to be turned into mattress form, I think.
Yeah. I mean, there's an air mattress.
Those are not comfortable.
Okay, well, continue.
We're going to talk about the very critical foundation of this show, and that is the 4 elements and their nations.
Oh, yes. We are in a magical land, a fantasy world where there are people who can bend the elements. Bend is essentially controlling them.
Yeah, not like pick up a rock and bend it.
Oh, whoa.
But I mean, you can do that if you're a bender.
He bent a stick. Cool
Ooh, guy. I bent this water. Splash, splash, splash.
The 4 elements are
Water.
earth,
Fire.
air. Did you feel that?
I did. In my heart. That was nice.
Every single one of them has their own associated nation, which, just a little fun fact, the only one that's called a nation is the Fire Nation.
Fire.
Because water is tribes, earth is a kingdom, and air is nomads.
Nomads, because they don't really have a place. They're all over. They're scattered.
Yeah, they have...
Anyways. Yeah, they have temples. Anyway, we'll get there. We'll get there, people. Slow down. Jesus.
It's so easy to just...
I know, just...
This is pure slippery slope.
Oh, yeah. We are on ice skates trying to go uphill.
We are teetering on the precipice.
Yeah.
I am standing there just trying to hold back like a large boulder, and I can just hear that there's more rocks coming.
Oh, no.
It's just, oh, God, how am I going to do this? This premise is just so cool. So cool to begin with. Before we really get into them, I just want to really quickly say, we didn't look it up. You can go find the video. We don't do research here.
No. And you can quote us on that.
That'll be our banner for 2022.
We don't do research here.
Every element has its own unique martial arts style.
Yes.
That they worked on and curated with a martial arts master. I don't know if that's what they're called, but he essentially said, ooh, fire, it's fast and powerful. It should be this. You can go look it up what it is, but it's really cool that every little thing has been thought of in the show, and it just looks so cool.
Oh, yeah.
So which one do you want to start with first?
We should talk about the air nomads first.
Okay, air.
Considering the title of the show is The Last Airbender, I think that's a logical place to start.
I can see that, yeah. So, bending air. What does that mean?
Means you can fart really, really hard.
And you can just blow it away.
Yep.
You won't even know it's you.
Oh my God. The ultimate crop dust. You just...
I mean, literally, yeah, you could send it a mile away.
That's insane.
Yeah, but controlling air, pretty sick.
Pretty cool.
Pretty dope.
Very useful.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you can fly.
You can sit on a ball made out of air if you want to.
You can push people away. It's just very, very good stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And it's interesting. One interesting thing I heard, just picked up living, was that a lot of people have said, you know, it's interesting because if airbending were real, you wouldn't be able to see it. And in the show...
No, you just see the effects of it.
Yeah, in the show we can see it just because they have to, like, give us some sort of
That's
representation.
That's so challenging as an artist to animate air.
Yeah, the air ball that Aang sits on.
It's like a light blue color.
Yeah. IRL, it would just be, this man's just floating.
No, it would look like dust. It would be like dusty, depending on what terrain you were doing.
We got that nice pure mountain air.
Fresh. Air.
It's cool. It's not my favorite.
It could be cool or hot, depending on the temperature.
Yeah, but it's very flowy.
Yes, almost like air.
Okay.
Earth. Dope.
Very strong.
Honestly, I don't know. It's like so practical. Earth seems like a very practical element to bend.
Yeah, I mean, you could do so much with it.
You're like, oh, I need a place to sit. Chair.
Table.
Oh, we need shelter. Shelter.
House.
Oh, you need a bowl. I
Bowl.
made you one. Bowl.
I mean,
You know, it's extremely useful.
oh yeah, Earth is very, very practical.
Yeah.
And it's just, you can toss a freaking boulder at someone.
Just yeet.
Just, where you think you're going? Bonk.
Bonk. You're now in a box made out of rocks.
Oh god.
You're in a rock box.
Yeah?
Deal with that. Good luck with that.
In the same style, fire. Fucking sick.
Fire is
so
dope.
dope. You just throwing fire.
Mm-hmm.
Never get cold. Always have heat.
You can get cold, but yes, you can typically
You just
help
make
yourself.
a fire though, you know?
You got to keep that internal flame lit.
Never gonna
a
eat
light.
raw food.
That's
always
nice.
good.
My tea would always be warm.
Yeah, because you just hold it.
Oh
It's
my
just
god. Okay, maybe we're I'm gonna flip flop between which one I would be probably 12 times over this series, but ooh, that's very nice.
Yeah, you don't need that $150 mug. It's just
Yeah.
your hands.
It's just my hands doing the Lord's work,
It's perfect.
keeping my tea nice and warm.
And they're so, again, I don't know the martial arts style, but fire is so.
It's
Just-
interesting because it feels like fire's motions are more rooted in air than air is.
Yeah, I was gonna say
because it's
like
all
very,
about breath work.
very flippy
Mhm.
and very. It's the most show offy.
Yeah, it's
style.
very
Big moves. I mean,
Yeah.
Zuko does like breakdance moves. and
yeah,
it's
because like
sick.
airbending it's all
It's
about
redirecting.
circular motions.
It's like
whereas-
Jackie Chan in any movie when he does
Mhm.
a fight. He's just like going with the opponent. Jackie Chan's totally an airbender.
Oh
He's
yeah,
just like, whew, dodging.
yeah. He's just doing back bends. It's
So
great.
sick.
Yeah, but fire is very fast
Oh, yeah.
and like controlled.
Strong.
It's crazy.
Last one.
Water.
Water bending.
Water.
I mean, water bending is cool and very practical and obviously amazing. It's not for me.
Fair enough.
It's not for me.
It's all about going with the flow.
Yeah.
You gotta feel it. It's kind of like a mix of earth and air, I think. Because like they have to be very rooted in their feet, but their arm movements are much more flowy, almost like air bending.
Yeah. And I mean, just bending water is so helpful.
Oh yeah.
IRL.
We'll get to some instances of that as we talk about the episodes, but
Oh, sure. But it's just water is.
you know
everywhere.
this bitch is always dehydrated. If I could
Mhm.
just keep that shit in, I would.
You just keeping it. You just suck it out of the air.
Yeah. It would be very convenient living in a humid climate.
Oh yeah.
You're like
Mm,
just ooh, little water droplet in my mouth.
right. Before we talk about which one we identify with,
Yeah.
and then go further into this show, did want to say, you think about the elements, you think about classical depictions and their relationship with nature,
Mm-hmm.
and this show definitely does that.
Oh yeah.
And in the first season, we definitely see, or the first book, we definitely see how the moon associated with water.
Mm-hmm.
Full moon, water bending is stronger.
Yep.
The sun, obviously fire,
Yeah.
makes things hot.
Obviously, Flamas.
Mhm,
The way you said that, I was like, the sun is so fucking cool,
The
guys.
sun is killing it.
But you meant it was literally
Good
a
for
ball
you,
of
sun.
fire.
And the sun's looking back at me with sunglasses on.
That is my favorite thing I used to
Oh.
draw as a kid. You always had to throw sunglasses on that sun.
I mean,
up in
of
the
course.
sky.
How's he going to see?
It's so fucking funny.
He's too bright for himself.
It wouldn't work, but it is just
It's
such a nice
It's
look.
it's one of my favorite things, to be honest.
Also, he's like blocking himself.
Yeah, he's too bright even for himself.
His future's too bright. He has to wear shades.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna explode one day. Good
And always
lord.
finger guns.
Always finger guns.
Hey, got you. Meanwhile, I'm dying down here. Meanwhile, this earth is burning.
Yeah.
And he's just giving us more love.
Oh yeah. He thinks he's being nice.
Yeah. What's wrong, guys?
I just want to give you a little hug.
Come on, go.
Fourth degree burns. Just.
Ah!
It's super cool how they get to tie in like the science with the elements to enhance the magic. It's like, ooh, delicious.
Everything is so harmonious.
Yes, it's very good.
But it got us thinking, earth and air, they don't really have these things.
No, they don't have like the natural enhancements that water and fire do. Why are you laughing?
Well, I was just laughing because I was thinking, what would it be? And the first thing that came to mind was like, are airbenders just strong when there's like a fucking hurricane?
That's what I was thinking.
Like a natural disaster?
Yeah, no, it's super dark. Yeah, because like fire, sorry. Oh, we'll get there. Hold on. Earth and air are really only associated with disasters.
Yeah.
Because air is like tornadoes and hurricanes and,
Right. Those are the only
twisters,
like
things like
natural
that. And then
things.
earth would be like mudslides and earthquakes. And volcanic eruptions would be like a mixture of fire and earth.
Yeah.
I don't know. But those things don't happen regularly. They're random. You can't plan for them.
Right.
But water and earth tribe, water and fire tribes have distinct days where they gain or lose power.
Oh, and it's like constantly the ebb and the flow.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go right to the last episode, a quote from there, where Zuko and Katara are fighting.
Yeah.
Zuko a little bit beat up, a little frozen, because with water bending, you can freeze water, so you can also ice bend, essentially,
Super dangerous.
The water bending is very OP.
Oh, yeah.
But anyways, Zuko says a cool line. He says, "You rise with the moon, I rise with the sun." And then he just, just
so fucking cool. So
fire,
cool. Yes.
Just,
yes, king. Yes.
Good chick. And then off in the distance, you just hear a guitar lick.
So sick.
Let's wrap this little
See how hard this is, guys?
elemental discussion by saying, which one do you like the most? Which one do you identify with? If you could only be one, because you can't do that cop out.
Oh,
Whatever.
no.
Like, hey, what would you be? I'd be the Avatar.
Shut
Get
the
out of
fuck
my
up.
house.
Stop it. You know what the question was.
Take your keys and never, ever come around these parts again.
Fair enough. Well, I know where yours is.
Oh, yeah, but I'm asking you. We're talking about you. We'll talk about Eddie in a second.
Well, I don't know, because it's like my zodiac sign is an earth sign.
Yeah,
and I
but
do really appreciate the convenience and the... I don't know. It's a very useful element, earth. However, I think
you could make a car.
That is stupid, and I like it.
But it would work, right?
It would work.
Just, boom, car.
Boom.
Like the
We're rolling,
Flintstones.
boys. All you have to do is make the
yeah, you just
wheels
bend
go.
the wheels go. Yeah.
Anyway, sorry. Very, very, very practical. I think my personality would be more aligned with the water tribes.
Yeah. You strike me as a waterbender.
That's fucking rude.
Then I just remembered also, we talk about all of it. We see it all in book 1. You can also heal with water.
Yeah. I tend to be a more like caregiver.
Oh yeah.
So that's
you're the healer.
I said bottle of healing for you. Drink that real quick. Potion of healing.
Now give it back.
Now
suck
my
it out
bottle.
of that body.
Yep.
With the water bending.
Mm-hmm. No, I'd probably be a waterbender. I think that's probably where I'd end up. Or knowing my unlucky ass, I would just be a non-bender.
Okay, well that wasn't the question. And what's wrong with being a non-bender?
You're useless. Just kidding. We'll get to why that's actually not true.
For myself, if we talk about, what is it, the zodiac?
Mm-hmm.
I am a fire sign.
Yes,
but
you are. Sorry. That came out super judgy.
Do the freaking, I think it's Swaggy P meme.
Yep.
Where he just turns and the
Yep.
question marks. Excuse you? But I also, immediately upon watching the show, I saw the Firebenders as a young Eddie and was like, my God, that's the coolest thing ever.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's just so, it's big and flashy and entertaining.
It's also extremely dangerous.
Yeah. And we definitely, when we talk about banger episodes, there's an episode that talks about that.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that that's a cool thing. If I'm going to get even deeper, if you throw on your therapist glasses.
Okay, here we
and
go.
all that. Whip out
Armchair
your little...
therapy is now in session.
I also think that it's really cool that it's kind of like you have to control your inner demons. You like have to keep yourself in check as a firebender. And I've always kind of liked the idea of controlling your corruption, controlling your bad side. Because I do think that every person has good and bad in them.
Mm-hmm.
So I've always kind of been obsessed with the idea of everyone has to keep themselves in check because that shows who you really are.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's that whole idea of what do you do when no one is around? What do you do when no one's watching? For me, firebending also shows that you have such potential to do so much bad, but you can also be so good.
You think it's like the most accurate depiction of what virtue should be.
Yeah, I mean, it's fantastic.
It's like...
And we see it with, I mean, the two best characters in the show.
Yeah.
I don't want to say it just yet. I want to give it a little bit of time when we talk about the characters. And it goes, the last thing I'll say is it goes to stereotypes and all this, where oftentimes you see the firebenders portrayed in the show as evil, bad, malicious. All of them are bad. But then, again, it gives them the ability to redeem themselves. And with fire, it's such a big, like, show of, no, I'm not this thing. I'm so much more than that, and I'm going to use it to help others rather than just to destroy.
So is this your way of coming out as a pyromaniac?
No, I don't. I mean, fire's cool, but
you're pretty respectful of fire.
I'm respectful of everything. Why do you think I like cats so much?
Babies.
You show them their respect, just like fire and cats. You show them their respect.
A fire cat?
Mm-hmm.
Aww, that'd be so cute.
You play with them a little bit, but only, when they're in check. And then when you see, hey, things are starting to get a little weird, you either walk away from the cat or you just hit the fire with that little bell that you can put on top of the candle.
Yeah, just candle hat thing.
Relax down there. And that's that.
How would a cat firebend? Out of
Just
its
with
tail?
Its little paws.
Oh, I was thinking a tail.
I mean, that too.
Because they whip their tails a lot. So
yeah,
I
but
could
they
see them
also throw the...
Oh, yeah, the bat.
Little...
They go pop, 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 pop. Little fireballs. Oh, my fuck. That is so cute. Oh, okay. We got to move on. We got to keep this rolling.
Next point. Avatar. It is an anime.
Get over yourselves.
For all you weird little gatekeepers who want to make everything an argument.
Actually, anime is only from Japan. Shut the fuck up. No.
Anime just means animation.
It's just an animation style.
It's not in the Webster's dictionary as anime is the Japanese word for Japanese animation. Like, no, it just means animation. It's never meant Japanese only.
Yeah.
It just felt
no more discussion, people.
Yep, we are the end-all, be-all.
Yeah, we are the experts. And we say
we do
Avatar.
no research.
We do no research, but we are the experts. Don't try to fact-check us.
That's what a true expert is, though. Is you just know.
You just know. You know it.
Avatar is anime.
Yes, it is.
Let's keep going.
Let's move forward, people.
Because let's talk about what hooked us.
I've been hooked. Oh God, that would hurt. Have you ever touched a fish hook?
I mean, yeah.
Sharp.
Yeah,
Getting
it's a
hooked.
hook.
Ow.
Imagine how the fish feels.
Poor little babies. But they're so tasty.
I know, it's a whole other discussion. But yeah, I'll leave it at that. I do feel bad for animals. But I eat them. Let's keep going.
We are a bunch of hypocrites.
Much like
it's fine.
Firebending, there's a good
line.
and bad, right?
There's a line that we walk.
But what kept us watching? Because there's so many shows that you see, and you're like, yeah, that's good.
That was a nice show.
And you never see it again. And then there's shows where you're like young Eddie into current day Eddie, where I literally watched Avatar every single year.
Oh, yeah.
Multiple times all the way through. Especially, as I said, it's been on streaming for such a long time. It's just throw it on.
And it should be.
Should always be available.
It belongs there.
So why? Why do we keep coming back to this? What hooked us?
Hook. Ow. Sorry, I can't move past that joke. All right, let's continue. As somebody who really loves literature and studied literature in college, I love a good hero's journey.
The Odyssey.
The Odyssey. That is a hero's journey story.
Batman. Any comic book.
Yep, any comic book, really. It's great. Are you like gearing up? What is this power stance you're taking? You look like you're charging.
Hamlet.
Oh. Is he a hero? That's
the
for
Lion King.
That's a different podcast.
Okay.
Anyway, I love A Hero's Journey. I love the cyclical nature of these stories. It's a great trope to follow, and just it's ancient. So, of course, it's going to be successful, in my opinion.
It's fantastic. A hero's journey. Who doesn't love a hero's journey?
Idiot. I don't know. Probably a lot of people, but not people that are listening to this podcast.
Just probably. Contrarians.
Why would you care?
I can't watch comic book movies because it's just the same thing every time. Yeah, Doug, have you ever seen
anything?
More than one of anything?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
It's like people complain like all songs sound the same, and I'm like,
it's almost like
it's good.
It's almost like the definition of a song is
repetition.
They're repetitive, and they have motifs and melodies and all that.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you even arguing right now?
Are you just arguing that you're annoying? Because it's working.
What do you go sit in a room and just stare at the wall and then get mad because all the walls look the same?
Yep.
And why did you paint it that way?
Anyway, I do love a good hero's journey. A little side note, this is also a coming-of-age story, which typically falls into a hero's journey, especially with young men. So
I wish we had a lyre.
Oh, I love lyres.
And then a dude like a little
yes,
classic banger.
Love it. Yes, but it's common that hero's journeys are also coming-of-age stories, especially when the protagonist is a young male.
Yeah,
so that
the
makes
origin
sense.
tale.
And that's great. Another thing that this show does very, very well that can kind of fall to the wayside with some hero stories is humor.
The humor is perfect. It's the perfect level of, it just knows when you need to tell a joke.
Need some levity.
Take a little break. Break the tension. And it also is never, ever to the point where it's just a million jokes. Yeah. One after the other, and then you're just, they're trying so hard.
It's a great amount of goofy.
Yeah. It's the perfect comedic timing every time.
Well.
You don't think so?
There's one episode we'll talk about later. Probably in book 3. That I just don't like at all.
Oh, yeah.
But it's fine. Yeah. We can push that to the side and pretend it's not there. Like the middle child at a birthday party. Just go away.
Hey.
Everybody makes mistakes, you know? Hannah Montana taught me that.
Anything that's perfect doesn't have to be perfect.
You're right.
You can quote me on that one.
Put that on a bumper sticker.
Because this show, to me, pretty much perfect. But there are a few episodes that...
A few stinkers.
Hey, nothing is perfect.
Every restaurant has like a few dirty forks, you know?
Yeah, it's fine. It's all good. Yeah. But I think the humor, save for one episode, like a kiss. My compliments to the chef. What really holds me into this is the stereotype. You see it, it's cartoon, it looks like it's for kids, it's on Nickelodeon in its original run, and you're just, there's people out there that see animation and are like, it's only for kids, it's a dumb kid show, look at them making jokes, there's nothing more to see here. But this show, quickly, episode 1 opens with the tale of genocide, of war, of the Fire Nation eradicating the air nomads and waging war on the world.
I'm just going to say, real quick, kind of a bad idea to just start by the people who can evade you the fastest.
Maybe that's a good idea. It's motivated.
Yeah.
Watching any episode, essentially you'll see there's so much more going on in this show than just, it's a stupid cartoon. Very complex story. And I don't mean that in the sense of it's hard to follow. It's very easy to follow.
No, it's not like we're doing the lineage of the Bible and it's like it's not convoluted family trees and
Silmarillion, you know?
No.
But it's complex in the sense of it builds upon and grows upon, and you can see hints at things to come. And
ooh, foreshadowing.
Yeah, so the story is complex and the characters are complex. There's just so much deeper
Deeper.
in this show,
Sorry.
especially with our main protagonist, Aang, the Avatar.
It's pronounced Ong.
Okay. And freaking M. Night Shyamalan. And Zuko, our main antagonist.
Mm-hmm. You gotta pump the brakes.
Just book one
Your
first
brain
season.
almost like...
There's an episode where it's just, every time I watch it, I just get chills. At the end, I'm just, oh, it's so fucking good.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll leave it at that. There's so much more going on because the characters grow in such a natural way.
Oh, yeah.
And essentially every main character and a lot of side characters have nuance to them.
Ooh, give me a big old cup of that nuance.
Ooh. Yeah, there's like...
Lots of notes of flavor in that.
Oh, it's changing.
Ooh.
Look at that, it's evolving. Because all the main characters are not one-dimensional.
No. We have no flat characters in the main cast, which is fantastic.
Which is, again.
As it should be, damn it.
Right, just have people grow.
Mm-hmm.
It's built over 3 seasons. It's fantastic.
It's like a slow cooker of a show.
Ooh,
all the flavors get to mingle.
You gonna want to pop that in just right before you go to work.
Let it sit for 8 hours.
Just throw it in.
Mm-hmm.
Just put it on low.
Low.
Let that.
Mm-hmm. Just barely simmer.
That water
now I'm getting hungry.
That water is tepid. What's going on here? Is this cooking?
I said barely a simmer. That still means hot enough to cook.
Just hey, don't touch that, all right?
Yeah, you gotta keep that lid on tight.
It's cooking.
Keep that lid on tight.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Now I'm hungry. What have I done?
Are you hungry for more?
Yes!
There are a lot of adult themes in this show.
Yeah, which you wouldn't anticipate from a cute little show about a dude floating on some air.
Some bald kid
and
with
wearing
tattoos.
an arrow on his head. And he's like 11.
Yeah, he's 12.
Is he 12 when they find him? Or is he 11?
He's 12.
How does he have a birthday? Do the air nomads celebrate birthdays?
I'm pretty sure.
Cute.
We've said genocide many a time, and
Let's say it again. Genocide.
There is genocide in the show. A whole culture is almost eradicated.
Almost.
Aang is literally the last airbender. Take a second. Just think about that. Especially when it equates to another thing that this show has, which is war. I'm hoping you can connect the dots. Imagine a war where
there's genocide.
One side tries to completely get rid of an entire race of people.
Oh, I don't think we need to imagine that. It happened.
For some people, they don't believe it happened.
Well, those morons should stop listening to our show.
Yeah. What else do we have in the show?
Parental abuse.
Definitely. Zuko. Poor boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, very heavy parental abuse.
Yeah.
Just left a lasting scar for the rest of his life.
Can you imagine how bad that would hurt?
From his own father.
How bad that would, just like the injury alone.
Oh, well, just the pain itself, yeah.
Ugh. And then you tie in the emotional pain.
Oh, this is physical and mental.
Mm-hmm.
We have sexism.
Yes. I don't know why I sounded pro-sexism there. I am very anti-sexism. That came out wrong. I meant to agree with Eddie in saying that there is sexism in the show. Not that I agree with sexism.
Yes.
Yes. Finally, what we really want. No, I'm kidding. Obviously. Yikes. There's murder.
I mean, yeah.
Kind of sprinkled throughout, minus the genocide.
Yeah, wanton murder. There's cases where we hear about people being killed, mostly by the Fire Nation. But, I mean, there's a character in one of the shows where he was just willing to murder a whole town.
Bye-bye.
Kid, you know what you did. Dead.
You were born. That's the problem.
Nice try. Original sin. Ever heard of it?
Yikes.
We have immense guilt.
Guilt is a huge theme throughout this show.
Obviously, racism within the elements.
Racism.
Which is called what?
Elementalism.
I guess.
I don't know. I made up a word.
I would think it would be. That's patent pending, by the way.
Yeah.
We've got the wealth divide and sexism within the water tribe. So then again, everything becomes more specific to just one culture. Again, all these things you can see just often not covered in a kid's show.
No.
But this show not only does it cover them, but does it a lot better than a lot of quote-unquote adult shows have done. So it's just, again, beautifully crafted. Very well done.
Did you almost do another chef's kiss?
Almost.
Good job.
Hold them back.
You controlled yourself.
Well, let's get into it. The characters. We got some main characters and we got some sides for you.
Ooh. Again, it's getting back into food.
Mm-hmm. Aang. He is the Avatar. The Avatar is the only person in the entire world who can bend all 4 elements at once.
Yes.
A lot of pressure.
Mm-hmm.
He is 12 years old. Just really quickly, along with Aang, he has a flying bison that's called Appa.
Yep.
Fantastic. Beautiful. Great boy. We've got Momo, which is a flying lemur.
Mm-hmm.
Very cute. They're very important. They help out a lot. And he also within him, because Aang is like 5 characters in one.
More accurately, like 300. But yeah, it's fine.
But also the Avatar can connect with all their past lives and talk to some of them.
Which is pretty sick.
Pretty freaking cool. Imagine.
I mean, some people can. Or believe that they do.
True.
So.
But within Aang, we have the past avatars, Kyoshi and Roku. Roku was the last one before Aang.
Mm-hmm.
I know, a lot to throw at you. This book 1, we're building the world here.
Yeah.
But Aang.
He's a kid. He's just a young little boy. And got thrown into this avatar thing. It reminds me, I guess is it Buddhism? Where they believe in the reincarnation of the Buddha?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah, you pretty much, as soon as it's found out, like, you are the avatar, your life is pretty much over.
Oh, his life changed immediately.
Yeah.
His
you don't get to be a person anymore. You now are the hero for the world.
Yeah, lots to throw on a 12-year-old's shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
Some would say too much.
I would agree.
He's such a good character because, again, I watched this last night, but rewatching book 1, I can see that it's often hard because when you watch shows, you see, why is this character being so stupid? Or why they're being so dumb or doing this and that?
That's a dumb decision.
And there's many times where Aang, like in one episode, he hides something from Katara and Sokka. He eventually, he's a good kid because he always eventually does the right thing.
Mm-hmm.
And he apologizes when he does wrong things. And he's, full of guilt, which we will definitely talk about. But the show does a good job portraying that he is just a kid. And he wants to do things that kids want to do. The first thing that he does when he's revived after being asleep for 100 years is he wants to go penguin sledding.
Which sounds fun.
Yeah, and it sets the tone, I think, perfectly because it's like he just wants to have fun.
Mm-hmm.
By default.
Pun intended. He's a very light-hearted character.
Oh, he definitely is.
Mm-hmm.
And there's so many moments, just little moments, where he's just rolling around on the ground or running around.
I love his little laugh. I can't do it well, but it's very cute.
Right, he's messing with like animals and nature and just flying and he's always doing something fun.
Mm-hmm.
Even though he has, again, the weight of the world on his shoulders. He always finds the time to have fun, which I think is great.
Mm-hmm.
But we talked about guilt, and his guilt is he wasn't there.
Yeah, he ran away.
He did, and it's very sad. It's a banger episode. We'll get there for the banger episodes portion. But he feels so much guilt. Again, imagine being the only one of your race culture left.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy to think about.
Yeah.
It's very sad when I think about the last of like an animal species.
Oh, yeah.
Because, that's, I think, a realist, most applicable situation is there's animal species that are just not around anymore.
Nope.
And it's just, my God.
Bring back the dodo. Bring back the dodo.
They were so cute. I'm going to take it one step further.
Okay.
There was this meme, that meme where it's just like women talking about guys, and it's the Chad meme.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And it's the women saying, guys have no emotions, like they never cry. And then it's a Chad with, the dark filter and just like, just dying, hurting, tear rolling down his cheek. And it was playing like this sound clip of, it was a type of bird. Mm-hmm. It was a songbird, and it was the last of its kind, who was a male. And he was doing like the mating cry to look for a mate, and no one ever answered. Fuck.
Aww, that's sad.
Yeah, I listened to it and I did cry because I was like, God damn
Jesus
it, buddy.
Christ.
Why did we do this to you? So that's Aang.
Well, now that the audience is totally bummed out,
Yeah, it's tough. He doesn't have a family. He's got the guilt of not being there.
he has Appa.
Yeah, and
Appa
which
is
is
his
nice because he
family.
has Appa, a remnant of the past.
Appa can airbend.
And they find Momo, who is a remnant of the past,
Mhm.
who's in modern day. And these little bits of his past, I mean, we see him visit air temples, and every time he's there, he's just like, oh, fuck.
He's like, they're really gone.
These places used to be filled with my people, and now they're empty. And I'm sure it's always, this is my fault.
Yeah, I don't know how you couldn't jump to that.
Yeah. So
Very
Aang,
challenging.
especially in book 1, we see him get used to.
Oh, damn, it really be different out here.
Wow. 100 years later. Okay.
Tally ho! Forward and onward and upward.
Let's go to his new family.
Aww.
Who are they?
Sokka!
And
Katara!
let's talk about Sokka first.
I'd prefer to only talk about Sokka.
Well, tell me about him. Who is he?
He's a little cutie pie who he just has to be the man. You know? He's got to be the man of the family. He's from the Southern Water Tribe. Very silly. Kind of a dumbass. But in the best way. He tries hard. Usually goes wrong. He's a non-bender.
Oh.
He's got a boomerang. Very fun. He puts a lot of pressure on himself. And I think he compensates with that internal, like, I'm never going to be good enough by being the comedic relief.
Oh, yeah. A lot of
comedians are like that.
Yeah, a lot of comedians, self-deprecating humor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just coping mechanism.
Just to fight your demons. Because you're in there in the ring, just goddamn.
Daddy wasn't there, so Sokka had to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, his dad went off to, him and Katara's dad went off to fight in the war against the Fire Nation, and Sokka had to be the man of the tribe.
Of the whole tribe.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, Southern Water Tribe is super small. They've got what, maybe 100 people living there?
Maybe. We see like 20.
Yeah. It's a tiny tribe.
And Sokka's like, I think he's 14 at the beginning. Something like that. 14,
and he's not
15.
necessarily like the chief. Like,
no, he's literally just the oldest boy that was left behind.
Because at the beginning of the war, he was even younger. He was like maybe like 8 or 9.
Yeah, he's a little boy.
Yeah, so time has passed. It's been a long time since they've seen their dad. But Sokka's doing his hardest. You know who's not making his job any easier is Katara. His bratty little sister.
Yeah.
Who thinks that she's the best thing since sliced bread.
Katara,
also, she's a bender, so...
Yeah, so we get that whole complex where...
Well, I can waterbend.
What can you do? And she does rub it in his face.
You know what I can do? Not be an asshole.
She rubs it in his face multiple times.
A lot.
And says stuff like that, which is like very cool of you, Katara.
Yeah, it's like almost
You're such a nice character.
Yeah, it borders on like what I think is like ableism in this world.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's like just because somebody doesn't have the same capacity as you doesn't mean they're less of a person. Fuck off, Katara. Sorry, I'm jumping ahead of myself.
Yeah, I almost feel like it behooves
It's so hard
us,
not to pile on.
Yeah, it behooves us to talk as little about Katara right now.
I know.
But essentially, she's the younger sister. She is the mother of the group, though.
Yeah.
Because their mother is gone. Sokka and Katara's mother, or as Katara would say, just her mother.
It's only her mom.
Gone.
Sokka didn't have a mom.
Sokka never had a mom.
He was hatched out of an egg.
Yeah, it's fine. Only Katara suffered the loss of her mother. She never, and she maybe does once, but she like never brings up the fact that Sokka also lost their mom. Is that Shawn Michaels music playing? Sexy boy.
I'm not your boy toy.
And the pyro hits, and who comes jumping out?
Oh my god, it's Zuko! Oh, one of my youngest childhood crushes. I have a fan art drawing in one of my sketchbooks of him. Don't worry, it's just of his face.
I'm sure.
It is not pornographic in nature. It's just Prince Zuko. And I love him.
Why?
Because he's hot.
And?
Angry.
And?
Spicy.
And?
Complex.
Yes.
And sad.
Aw.
I like sad boys.
Yeah.
I'm attracted to sad people.
Oh, God. Yeah, thank you.
I'm looking at you.
I know.
I'm looking at you. tall drink of sad. That's what you are.
The big sad.
The big sad.
That's my wrestling nickname.
Mm-hmm.
Zuko is amazing.
He's a prince, too.
Prince Zuko. Legitimately one half of the two best characters in the entire series.
Mm-hmm. Easily.
So complex. He starts off episode 1 as just, who's this villain? But you see him.
Angry ponytail, man.
Yeah, and the way he's introduced, it's amazing. Because it says so much in, one word, one moment.
Mm-hmm.
When the Avatar returns, it sends out, the big beam of light into the sky and signals to the world that the Avatar is back.
This is at the South Pole?
Yeah.
When that happened? Yeah. Okay.
The Southern Water Tribe, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We see that Zuko, we don't know who he is, but we see him step forward and he's on a boat and he looks up at the beam and all he says is, finally. And right there you can just see, like,
what is he gonna do?
How long has he been waiting? Why does he want this? He obviously looks like a bad guy. So you're like, oh no.
Mm-hmm.
But right there, I think it just speaks to so much of why is this so important to him?
Yeah.
Zuko is one of the best written characters I've ever seen, ever.
I just want to say it's pretty cool that he is a young villain, too. Because typically, like, big bads are old decrepit men.
Fire Lord Ozai.
Or evil women. Yeah.
Azula.
She's hot. We'll give her a pass. Also, she seems to have a lot of mental health issues. We'll get there.
Hey, leave her alone. But Zuko is a banished prince. He needs to capture the Avatar to, as he constantly reminds us, restore his honor and be able to go back home. Because his father, not a good guy.
He's a really bad guy.
He's evil. Essentially.
Yeah, like really evil.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't even like his kids.
Sociopath.
Yeah.
A psychopath.
Yeah, he seemingly does not like his children.
His wife.
Or his wife.
His family.
Who does he like? Himself.
He likes himself and he likes the power he has.
He loves the power.
But
God, Zuko.
And to illustrate how within the same family you can have the biggest evil ever, but you can also have the sweetest,
little kindest, old man, angel face, kiss him on the forehead, give him all the hugs.
Yeah.
I would die for this man.
Uncle Iroh
is the goat.
Yes, he's Zuko's uncle, Fire Lord Ozai's brother. A member of the Fire Nation.
A very powerful firebender.
Oh, so strong. He's the Dragon of the West.
Sheesh.
But he is the kindest, wisest character in the show.
Oh.
Like, Aang is kind, but Iroh, since he's older, it's just like...
Like, Aang is, like, innocent in his kindness, but Iroh has, like, earned that kindness and that tender-hearted nature over years.
Yeah, and better yet, he chose it.
He chooses
to be the way he is.
He chooses the path of just love.
Yeah, because he's amazing. He watches over Zuko.
Essentially raises him.
And he does. I'm going to say another line.
Do it.
Winter Solstice, last 2 episodes, when Zuko's going off on a solo mission, Iroh, says, you got to keep yourself safe, be careful. He says, ever since I lost my son.
I'm going to cry. Stop.
And then Zuko's like, you don't have to say it. But he says it anyway, because Iroh says, I think of you as my own. And then it's just
tearing up.
Oh, Iroh, you're such a sweet man.
Why'd you have to do that? Now I'm all teary and
it's so
wispy.
Good. It's so good.
I'm okay.
Uncle Iroh again shows why you can't judge a person by their race, their culture, where they were raised, and all that.
How they look.
Because, Zuko and Iroh, they are the 2 best characters in the show. We'll give you so much more of why that is, especially in the coming episodes.
Oof.
But Iroh and Zuko are so nuanced, and they're so... Because with Zuko, you see it first, like... I feel like I'm doing a lot of talking.
It's because you're passionate, my love.
But with Zuko, you see at first that, wow, he's a bad guy. And then later you get to see, oh, there's a lot more going on with him.
There's a lot of logic and trauma behind all of these actions.
When you talk about trauma. And we get there later with Iroh in later seasons. But I do think that in this season, Book 1, it's kind of immediately apparent. You think, why is he part of the Fire Nation?
Yeah, you're like, why is this little old guy being like nice to this
Like,
bully of a kid.
yeah, why is he positioned alongside a bad guy when he like doesn't do anything bad? He never does anything.
All he does is drink tea and sit on his ass pretty much.
And say wise words.
Mm-hmm.
And he's nice to the main characters.
Yeah.
Who are supposed to be he's apparently
his enemies.
Yeah, an antagonist of, but they like immediately are like, "You're very nice."
Yeah. He's like,
And he just like giggles.
Fuck. My brain just jumped like 3 seasons and I was like, oh, I can't do this. Anyway.
Okay, let's do these next characters pretty
Rapid
quick.
fire, go.
Commander Zhao is like
a douchebag.
A big antagonist.
He's also a kiss ass.
Yes, he's voiced by Jason Isaacs.
That's hot. Now I'm back on Commander Zhao's
Never mind,
side.
he's awesome. He
Now I'm aroused.
Not only is he an antagonist to Aang, and they call them Team Avatar.
Team Avatar.
But he's also an antagonist to Zuko.
Yeah.
So we have an antagonist to both our protagonist and our main antagonist.
A co-tagonist.
Yeah, I was trying to
I don't know if there's a word for that.
I'm sure there is. Speaking of which, the big bad, who's
the scariest, most evil bad.
Abusive parent, abusive husband.
Fire Lord Ozai.
Fire Lord Ozai, voiced by Mark Hamill.
Another daddy. Not attracted to him, but his voice, fantastic.
Amazing voice. He is the big bad.
He's so fucking evil.
He is who Aang has to
eliminate.
Or
neutralize, or
by the
at
end
least have
of the series.
Mm-hmm. This summer.
Yeah, he's got a year.
Yeah.
A lot of time. Next guy, sweet old man.
Aww.
Rest in peace.
He's hella dead.
To Monk Gyatso.
We don't even get to meet him.
No, but we get to see him in flashbacks. And he's essentially like Aang's father.
Yeah.
Such a good guy. Only wants what's best for Aang.
Mm-hmm. And for like not only Aang as a person, but like his heart.
Yeah.
Not only Aang's well-being, but also just like it's so much love. Yeah. He's a very loving man.
See a lot of great role models for these characters.
Speaking of a great role model, Suki the badass bitch. Love this queen. Putting in work, putting Sokka in his place constantly.
Girl boss.
Girl
boss Suki.
Honestly, what is it? What do they say on the tick of the talk? The tumbles? They say gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss.
Nice.
Do it, Suki.
She's great.
Love it.
King Boomy.
Wild child, insane. Love him.
Turned into a crazy old man.
I could not be in the same room as him. I would have to leave.
He somehow lived over 100 years. Very interesting.
It's that healthy diet of cabbage and rice.
But this boy is
ripped.
A tank. Yeah. He knew Aang when he was a kid, and
they were like the same age.
He gets to know Aang when he's a crazy old man.
There you go.
Jet. Jess, you want to talk?
When you're a jet all the way.
Oh, and he is. He is Jet through and through.
Mm-hmm.
Headstrong. Mm-hmm. Willing to murder an entire town of innocent people just because he was wronged in the past. Yeah,
he's very one-minded, which could be commendable, but
a manipulator, but a
smooth talker.
The epitome of
charisma.
The bad boy that girls fall for.
I know I did.
Okay. He's great. Great fighter, very smart guy. We'll see more of Jet.
You know who else I fell for?
Who?
Princess Yue.
Ah.
I love her. She is gorgeous.
She is the moon.
She's like the divine feminine, and I love her.
She is great.
And last but not least, we cannot go without mentioning...
Cannot.
Cabbage Guy.
Yeah, Cabbage Guy.
Does he have a name?
No, he's just the cabbage merchant.
Love it.
Cabbage Guy.
My cabbages!
Yeah, he's just
trying his best, damn it.
He's just a guy trying to sell cabbages who constantly gets those cabbages stolen, lost, destroyed, all the above.
Yep. Most of
the time by Aang and the crew.
The cabbages didn't deserve that.
No, definitely not.
They never do.
But this man perseveres. He's a testament to perseverance. He never stops.
Katara, I fucking hate you.
Oh, okay.
That's where I'm going with this. That's the energy I'm bringing into her. I'm sorry. She's the weakest character on Team Avatar.
I gotta talk about it because I feel like anytime I listen to something where fans talk about Avatar, it's always Katara's amazing. Katara's this and that. And it's just, why are we ignoring all these bad things that she does? Why is everyone acting like she's not flawed? Like she is not rude to her brother constantly and is not, all this and that. And spoiler alert for books 2 and 3, I really don't think she grows out of it.
No.
I really don't. She changes in other ways, but I really don't think she ever like grows out of
being a bully.
Yeah, just being rude and quick to judge. She's very judgmental, and she never, in my mind, ever makes it up to Sokka. At least I'll talk about it in book 3, but she does something and never apologizes for it, and I'm like, how dare you?
Yeah, it's super hard for me to like Katara.
Well, let's talk about some good things for her real quick.
Okay.
Because Katara, she's a great character, but she's also the worst. She's great in the sense of she is very strong. Parents gone, one dead. She has to take care of her brother, sort of steps up in the mother role, even though she's younger. We'll give her that.
Yeah.
She's very caring of people. She always sees the good in people.
She's a good bender.
Very strong bender. She apparently has it in her to be a healer.
Among other things.
She's very helpful. She does a lot of good things, but that's not the point of this section. For one, just the thing that Kayla and I don't like is that her bending power creeps real fast. We see her episode 1 not very capable at all. By like episode 4, she's just doing more and more, and it's like
lots of damage.
Yeah, and then by the end of the season, she's apparently like a master,
the best,
essentially, and it's like, where did she get this from?
Did they just dump all that like firebending juice into her?
Yeah.
In the South Pole, like.
Because it's and I get that things happen off screen, and no, there shouldn't be a 50 episode series or season where we have to see her learn everything. But it's also like, I don't know, just the jumps in power were a bit much.
Yeah, they were pretty drastic. Not to mention pretty risky in some cases.
What do you mean?
Oh, just like with the scroll.
Oh, yeah, I mean, yeah, she's a thief.
Yeah. We're just going to pretend like,
never apologizes for that.
Her alignment on like the alignment scale seems to like flicker pretty.
She's pretty chaotic.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm trying to remember. I think she does say like, sorry I took the scroll, but then is immediately like,
but I'm not sorry.
Yeah. And then like again just dumps on Sokka for being like, you probably shouldn't have stole it, which is true.
She's just like always has to be right. Which is really annoying.
She's #never wrong.
It's very like toxic parent energy. Where even if you did something and made a mistake and you apologize for it, she'll bring it back up. She will never let you forget that one time you screwed up.
Right.
And it's like, but she gets to make mistakes all the time.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, as soon as you call her out on it, you're the worst person ever.
Absolutely.
She's very gaslighty. I don't know. She's got some gaslight tendencies. I don't like it. Also, girl, you falling over Jet is sloppy. Just come on. Come on.
Especially Jet. It's just
that makes me like her even less. Because it's like, yeah, Jet is charismatic and it's like he's hot and I get it. But could you not be so stupid about it?
Yeah, she immediately says, oh, wow, this guy's hot. And then just, oh, my brother, the guy that I've lived with my whole life, not going to trust him about anything.
No.
I trust this new guy because I want to kiss him.
It's funny because she thinks that she's all up in her head and like very intelligent and smart.
Yeah.
But she seems to make judgment calls from her gut, which tends to be wrong.
Yeah. And then they give Sokka crap about it, even though he was right like every time. And
Sokka's gut is almost always right, but his brain is just kind of dumber.
Hey, he's a smart boy. He's a smart boy.
He's a growing man. He's got to take some breaks, some naps.
Yeah.
Also, poor Sokka just has to work like triple as hard to do the same amount of things as Aang and Katara.
That's why Sokka's the best.
Poor thing.
He's a goat. Fantastic. And again, as we said before, I have to say it again. And it's become a meme and a running joke with Avatar fans. Just how many times Katara brings up that her mother's dead. And I get it. And I understand. And we see the situation. Horrible. But at what point...
Can we stop using that as an excuse to be a monster?
Do we stop opening conversations with that?
Yeah.
Because she's very quick to be like, oh, new person. My mom's dead.
Because of the Fire Nation.
Yeah. And they're like, cool, do you want to buy this
cabbage.
guava or not? What is happening? And again, it's something in book 3, but essentially, she never, ever seems to sympathize or empathize with Sokka and the fact that he also lost his mother. Because Sokka, like, never brings it up. Or he rarely does. He brings it up like once or twice.
And if he does, it's never as an excuse.
Yeah, and it's when he's asked about it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it speaks to Sokka's strength as a character or as a person. He has all these sad things that happen to him. Essentially lost both parents. One of them to, death permanently. The other one off to war. But he always just tries to be there and strong for everyone else. Meanwhile, Katara just has to always play this sympathy
and
card.
make it about her.
And make it about her. Because it's never we lost our mother. It's I lost my mother. Which to me just rubs me the wrong way. It's like, how can you be a sibling and not also be like, my brother is in pain?
Yeah, because she's a narcissist. She doesn't really see things outside of herself and her wants. And she only really uses people and objects to get what she wants.
Right.
Deep breath. Okay, we're going to shit on one more thing, and then we'll go to Happy Land, okay, guys?
Because a perfect show can still have its flaws. Book 1 has the worst episode of the entire series.
At least they got it out of the way.
Thankfully. An episode that is pretty much universally panned, and some, like myself and Kayla, absolutely hate it.
It's ass.
The episode is called The Great Divide. More like The Great Disappointment.
Damn. Got him, honey.
I'm gonna have to go off here.
I got to shit on Katara, now you go.
Have to say, listen, I get that they're like a Nickelodeon podcast, but the official Avatar podcast did an episode on this episode, and they did a second episode that was supposed to be a debate on the pros and cons of the episode. For one, yes, you can try and find some good things. There's a couple good funny parts, but honestly, this episode is just not a good episode. In that episode where they were supposed to have a debate, the guy that they brought on to say how bad it was, essentially immediately was like, I'm not actually going to argue how bad it is, and I'm just going to agree with the woman who says how good it is. And it's like, why even have this episode?
This is not a debate, people.
If you're not going to actually try and prove your point, then why even do it? This episode is bad because, and I'm going to take some points that Dante Bosco, the voice of Zuko, said. He said,
sorry, I had to get that out.
Essentially, this episode makes everyone unlikable.
Yep. Nobody does anything good.
Aang is annoying at the end because he does something, and I get that he's a kid and characters are nuanced and all that, but he does something he essentially never does ever again, is that he just lies.
Yeah, he breaks his moral code.
And it's just like, oh, who cares? And then never does it again. Sokka, who is stubborn, yes, but he's just like, likes these people who are shitty. Katara is even worse Katara than she normally is.
It's just Katara on like level 10.
Yeah. It's just Katara when she doesn't apologize at the end. Katara is essentially just Katara. But Sokka and Aang are unlikable because of what they do. Another thing that they brought up that was supposed to be good was like, oh, but it has like different unique art styles. Who gives a shit?
I did like the creatures in the episode, but I think that was like really the only thing.
Yeah, but it's like, oh, because when people tell stories, it's like in a different art style that's like slightly different each time. And it's like, okay, we get beautiful art in many other episodes. Everything that they did in this episode was done so much better in other episodes.
Yeah, the same goals were achieved in different ways.
Yeah, we get to see earthbending done very cool in other episodes. We get to see like Aang be a mediator and help people out in different episodes. We get to see Sokka help people in different episodes. Katara help people in different episodes. Everything about this episode is so useless. It's so useless. There's not a good point to have this. And the testament that I think, because the last thing that they said was, it suffers from being wedged in between amazing episodes. I believe the one right before it is Jet, which is a banger.
Oh, yeah.
And then the one right after it is the best episode of the season, in my opinion, The Storm. So it's just banger, terrible, and then banger.
A shit sandwich,
and they tried to say, like, oh, well, if you put it in a different order, then it would be a good episode. And that, to me, says, if you could take this episode and place it anywhere else
Mm-hmm.
and it would work, get rid of it completely. Because if it can be moved anywhere, that means it can also be removed and nothing is lost.
Yeah.
I legitimately...
Because this is a linear storytelling.
Yeah.
If it were more of an anthology style, sure. You could make that argument. But because this is linear, we need to stay on a trajectory of where our characters are going.
Yeah. Everything is self-contained. Nothing prior to this or after this is affected.
No, and there's not even a callback in future episodes to anything that occurred within the episode.
And the only callback, spoiler for book 3, is just making fun of this episode.
Yeah. They said, ooh, we fucked up, didn't we?
Is that fans don't like it. And that's funny.
That is funny.
This episode is not. It can be removed completely and nothing is lost, so why even have it? That's it.
We'll leave it there. Okay, you know what? We're done.
There are many ships that have set sail from the fan base.
Mm-hmm.
And we want to just bring a few of those up because we'll talk about them as the season goes on and really just, I guess, make our case that there's one that was originally thought of to be the main love story. It is called...
But it didn't. Sorry.
What's it called?
Zutara.
That's right. Main bad guy Zuko and Katara.
The only way I could like Katara is if she ends up with this guy.
Could you imagine?
I would shit.
It was the right choice because there's episodes, one that very much makes the case that Aang is in love with Katara. In that episode, Katara does not see Aang this way at all, and it should have stayed that way.
Yeah, because he's a kid, and she's like a slightly older kid,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like, yuck, I don't like this.
Right.
Ew.
Very
Ugh.
weird. In some ways, I don't feel it's earned.
No.
And just how hot is the...
Oh my god.
What is it? Enemies to lovers storyline?
It's the best. You want to make a woman nut.
Oh.
Give her an enemies to lovers storyline.
Mm-hmm.
It's the shit. And I love it.
It
and
really
it's the
is.
best. And it's so sexy.
And there's so many moments where, I mean, I guess I'll just sort of talk about it because we're going to get to the episodes. Like, Katara loses a necklace and Zuko finds it. And then he kind of returns it to her. Or at least points out, like, hey, I have this. Could have had that where he returns it and it's like, ooh, what's going on here?
Give a little, like, Katara's, like, so grateful. She gives him a kiss and she's like, oh, I'm all flustered and, like,
Right.
was caught up in my emotions. Sorry, but, like, he's into, oh my god. Sorry, I'm sure there's a ton of fanfic out there that I could find. I have not read, but I probably will in the future.
Yeah. Again, we'll keep track of Zutara as we go and let you know where they could have gone right. Because it was their original idea.
Go with your gut, people. God damn it.
They should have stuck with it.
Ah.
Other ones, though, I mean, Sokka and Yue are in this season.
What's that name? Sue? Sue? That's a pretty name.
Yuka.
Yuka.
I mean, she unfortunately becomes the moon, so that doesn't really work out.
But I get to look at her every night.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Yue. You look beautiful tonight.
We have the Sokka and Suki love story.
That one's pretty good. I like that one.
Pretty good, she puts him in his place.
I love a woman that'll keep a man in check.
Mm-hmm. I love a woman who can kick my ass.
Yeah.
That's just Sokka right there. Some fans also ship Katara with the other dudes she meets in this season. Haru, who's an earthbender, he's whatever.
Yeah, that's like the most... Somehow that's more vanilla than her and Aang.
Yeah, and then Jet, bad boy. Ooh.
Yeah.
We'll keep track because let's get to it. Let's just talk about some banger episodes, why they're so good, what they do for these characters, and how they set the scene for later things.
So starting off with the banger episodes, Southern Air Temple is just like, hello, genocide. It's like, goodness.
Just like, oh, is this lighthearted? Are you 2 episodes in?
Oh, well, you just like gonna eat some popcorn?
Yeah, a little kid show.
Flip it
fun.
on.
He's sliding on penguins.
Death to everyone.
Episode 3.
Also skeletons.
Genocide.
Yikes.
Yeah.
So sad.
They go to the Southern Air Temple where Aang lived. Mm-hmm. He's like, I wonder where everyone is. He's so optimistic.
Like, I can't wait to meet you guys to like see everyone.
Yeah, because Katara and Sokka at the beginning, they're looking at each other like, oh boy. And then Katara's like, hey, it's been 100 years and like Fire Nation's supposed to get rid of everything. And Aang's like, oh, well, that's the reason we live up high. You can't get to an air nomad home unless you're an air nomad, so it would have been impossible for them to get there. And oh boy, was Aang wrong.
Ooh, buddy. Just corpses.
And Katara tries to save him from the pain. Sokka's worried about eating. They find Momo there. But before they find Momo, Aang walks into a room, which is it's kind of badass.
Oh, it's metal as hell.
Because he walks into a room and sees a bunch of Fire Nation armor and skeletons. And it's like, ooh, someone killed a bunch of Fire Nation in here. But also, how did they get in here? And then at the end of the room, we see the skeleton of Monk Gyatso, who was like Aang's father, just there. And it's like one half like, damn, Gyatso was fucking him up.
Mm-hmm.
He was giving him to work. But in the second time, he also died fighting.
Yeah.
And Aang is just like overcome with emotion.
And slips into the Avatar state.
Mm-hmm.
Super scary.
Yeah, the Avatar state, in short, is just like, it's a defense mechanism.
Mm-hmm.
He essentially only goes into it when he's overcome with emotion or he's about to die. It's like a fail-safe, like, here's all the power of the past avatars so you don't die and break the bloodline.
Yeah.
He goes to enter into that because he's just like, this is it. I'm the last. There's no one else. He was gone for 100 years and you kind of assume that that's the case, but seeing it, like seeing your people, especially the home you had and your father, dead.
Mm-hmm.
And again, it's that I should have been here.
Yep.
Like, I could have maybe stopped this, and I let this happen. So, yeah, but Sokka and Katara say, well, we're your family now. Mm-hmm. You can be with us. Calms him down. And he gets Momo, which is a nice, like...
consolation prize.
There's still some things of the air nomads left.
Yeah.
Which is sweet. Next one, Warriors of Kyoshi.
Yum. Suki yum. Yum, yum, yum.
What'd she do?
Be a fucking badass.
Mm-hmm. How?
With fans.
That's true.
Kicking ass.
Yep.
Face paint.
Mm.
Also, Avatar Kyoshi, a goddess.
Like, oh yeah, she's insane.
She's so fucking tall.
She's big.
Big old feet.
Big feet.
Love her. She also checks Sokka's sexism at the door. Mm-hmm. And she says, oh, you think because I wear a dress I can't kick your ass? You're fucking wrong. Mm-hmm. You're wrong.
Right.
And he gets humbled. And he, like, bows down to the queen. And she, like, teaches him some stuff. And it's great.
Yeah.
Also, isn't this the first episode we get to see, like, the lizard rhino things that the Fire Nation has?
Yeah.
Those things are fucking creepy.
It's pretty cool.
They're pretty sick, though. I would ride one.
Because Sokka starts off the series pretty sexist. He has sexist beliefs, which we come to find out kind of stem from the Water Tribe itself.
Yeah. And being in a small town probably doesn't help either.
Yeah. In Warriors of Kyoshi, Suki humbles this man. And I think it's pretty cool because at the end of the episode, Sokka's like, I'm sorry, I, treated you differently because you were a girl, and I didn't think you were strong because you're a girl. And she says, essentially, I am strong, but I am also a girl, too. Mm-hmm. Which is, it's a nice message because it's like, yeah.
Yeah, I don't have to erase my identity in order to fit your idea of what I should be.
Right. It's like...
I can be everything I want.
Exactly. Because a lot of times people think being strong and being feminine, are completely different things. Mm-hmm. But Suki shows, oh no, I got this shit. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We are women.
Yep.
We are strong.
Love it. So good. Also, Aang fucks up an entire town and just kind of leaves.
He fixes it a little bit.
A little with the water, but
we see seeds here where Aang wants Katara's attention, and Katara, like, kind of gets jealous. But Aang is just being a kid, and he's just showing off for a bunch of the other villagers.
Yeah, the little girls.
And getting attention.
He's so cool.
Yeah, it's still early.
Early days.
We go to freaking the king of Omashu.
Boomy!
We get flashbacks. Aang's like, I used to hang out with this kid Boomy. He was wild. Kid was crazy. And then Sokka and Katara get trapped.
In rock candy.
Yeah, rock candy. Which is pretty funny because they just have like
very
these
funny.
Ludicrous.
My favorite is when Sokka falls over.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a good time.
It's just, they're just encased in
like
rock
growing
candy.
Crystals or whatever they're called.
And they can't move. Aang has to do all these trials for the king of Omashu, and he, through those, kind of learns like, oh, this guy's fucking crazy.
Yeah, you have to think about everything in a backwards, topsy-turvy kind of way.
Yeah, and then at the end, the king says, what's my name? Aang thinks about it.
That's his final test, is you have to tell him his name.
And says, you know what? I figured it out. You're King Boomy. You're a mad genius, because that's what he used to call him as a kid. And then Boomy like laughs and says, "It's good to see you again, Aang," which is very sweet.
My heart just melts.
Because it's just, imagine.
After all that time, you finally find one remnant of your past that made it.
Not only that, but for King Boomy, he lived over 100 years. They thought the Avatar was gone, and his friend is back. Also, how wild is it? How are you still a kid?
That would have been so fucking weird for Boomy. He looks at him, he's like, Jesus Christ, that's Aang.
You haven't aged a day.
Literally. Good God.
Oh, you look great.
Good God.
And it's also kind of cool because King Boomy, who's this wild kid in the past and still a crazy old man, he's the one who says, Aang, bad things have happened. You need to go and learn, and you need to confront the Fire Lord. Because so Boomy, he's a king, he's responsible, but also still who he is. Yeah. Which is cool.
Yep. And he's like a big moral driver of getting Aang's ass into gear. Mm-hmm. Which is great.
He's beef. He's a beefcake.
Good Lord, he's stacked.
Yeah, because he's portrayed as a frail old man.
He said, "Psych, bitch."
And then when Aang says we should fight, he's just like...
He's a lean, mean, earth-bending machine.
We also are introduced to the cabbage guy in this. Just have to mention it. Mm-hmm. It's his first appearance.
Another banger, Winter Solstice.
Winter Solstice, essentially because it's when we get to see Avatar Roku for the first time. So cool. Get to talk to him, and he's got...
And his dragon.
And his dragon, which I can't remember the name of. I'm a
fake
fan.
Can't remember either.
But Avatar Roku's dope. He's the Avatar right before Aang, and he just explains what Boomy says further. He says, you have to stop the Fire Lord before Sozin's Comet returns, because the Fire Lord used Sozin's Comet to make his move and start taking over the world.
Yep.
Can't let it happen again. You gotta stop it.
Do it.
And then, see you later. I'm going to Spirit World.
Bye-bye.
Good luck. But we get to see that Aang can turn into past avatars temporarily. Mm-hmm. And Avatar Roku helps him escape.
Yeah. With fire.
It's dope.
Gang, gang. Love it. When you're a jet all the way. Mm-hmm. And you're a piece of shit. And a con artist and a murderer.
All true.
But you're hot.
Also true.
And you eat some hay.
And he does that bad boy thing of keeping something in his mouth. Mm. It's like the toothpick. It's just like a piece of...
It's like the cigarette in Fault in Our Stars.
Oh, it's a metaphor.
It's a metaphor.
If you don't, give me that.
Ansel, get the hell out of here.
Right.
Anyway, Jet, good Lord. It's funny because it's initially you were much like Katara under the impression this is a good guy. He's like Robin Hood. He steals from the rich, gives to the poor. Psych, he's just as bad as the Fire Nation, if not worse.
He's a good guy.
No, he's not.
He's a bad guy.
He's a bad guy.
He's one of the bad ones.
He's a bad guy. Oh, that guy? I thought you were pointing to the guy next to him. No, that guy's a bad guy.
No, Sokka, a good guy. That guy right there.
Piece of shit.
Yeah, that's
Cannot be trusted.
Yeah, Jet, in short, he's kind of Robin Hood and his band of merry men. He's got a crew.
People also say the Lost Boys. That's what Dante said.
Oh, yeah.
It's very reminiscent of his role in Hook.
True.
Which is cool.
They just...
ragtag group.
They fight the Fire Nation, but he's kind of taking it too far. He lost his family to the Fire Nation. And they all did. I think he says every one of his crew lost something to the Fire Nation. In turn, they're just going to blow up a dam and murder all the innocent villagers in the town because maybe one of them is a Fire Nation soldier. It's called stereotyping and generalizing and punishing people just for who they are. So, Jet, in a way, racist.
Oh, yeah.
But we get to see Sokka absolutely shine in this episode. It's beautifully, and do it again, well done.
Yay, Sokka.
Because the whole time... Aang is doing it too, but the whole time Katara's shitting on him, saying, oh, trust your instincts, look at what your instincts got us, and this and that, and I'm going to trust Jet because I want to give him the suck, and...
I mean, can you blame her?
He's a good-looking guy.
He's a good-looking guy.
He's a bad boy.
Oh.
And he's strong.
He does the Spider-Man thing where he holds her.
He's got hook swords.
It's hot.
It's just dope. Yeah, he does do a Spider-Man thing.
Yeah, with the vines and the trees, right?
She sees him with the sparkles oh...
My hero.
Yeah. Because there's a moment where Jet and his crew are
about to beat the shit out of an old man?
Beat down an old man who's just walking through. Sokka says, hey, we can't do that. Jet lies and says, the old man was an assassin. Sokka's like, that didn't make no sense. I didn't see a knife. Obviously, Katara believes Jet for some reason.
She's thinking with her pussy and not her brain.
Jet pretty much says as much as like, if not rough him up, but like take Sokka out.
Yeah, take him for a walk.
Yeah, which is,
that
Godfather.
Is gangster speak for kill this man.
Yeah, permanent. Make that walk permanent.
Good Lord.
Sokka gets out. We don't see him. Aang has to fight Jet. Katara's like, I'm an idiot. They fail because Jet still blows up the dam.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, is something gonna stop it?
Like, why didn't Katara like stop the flood?
She's not strong enough
yet.
Yeah, later she probably
Stupid.
could. They just show you this dam exploding, and you get to
going through a town.
Yeah, and you kind of get to see like, oh shit, is everyone dead?
You see a little doll floating on the river. You're like,
Like
no,
no,
the little girl's dead.
No, where's the person attached to this doll?
Yeah.
But then at the end, Sokka shows up, and he's like, hey, guess what? I was able to evacuate everyone because I went to the town. Sokka being smart, he told them what was going to happen, and no one believed him, except when the old man from before came in and said, this boy was kind to me. I trust him. And because of that, because of Sokka's, what is it? His gut feeling.
Yeah.
Everything worked out.
Also, like, this is such like a good, because I'm a fucking nerd, this would be such like a good D&D moment.
Oh, yeah.
It's like your character goes off and does its own thing, and then it like comes to fruition. Oh, it's so like, it's so satisfying. I love it.
And it's like a great, speak to morality and stuff, just like the little things you do.
He's doing the right thing.
Can come back and help you in the end. Because like, if he hadn't helped that old man, no one would have believed him. Then all these people would have died. But because Sokka's a good person.
Yep.
And, it just speaks to the little interactions you have with people could come back and reward you in ways you'll never expect.
Yeah.
So Sokka's amazing. After that, next banger of an episode is, oh my God. The Storm is...
Sorry, I hit my mic. Anyway, this is definitely your favorite.
Oh, it's the best episode of the season, in my opinion. I'll have to ask you what yours is in a second. But The Storm is where I think this show truly becomes something different. Because, yeah, we got all that we just talked about. But The Storm, at the beginning, there's an approaching storm. Aang and the crew see it. They need food. They stop off at a harbor. Zuko and Iroh see it, but they're on the ship. And Zuko's arguing with his crewmates and saying, essentially, your life doesn't matter. We need to get the Avatar. Iroh's like, just relax. He tries to keep everyone together. Aang is confronted by this old man who says, like, oh, you're the Avatar. And then he smiles, and the old man says, well, don't be so happy about it. Essentially, you left us, and look at all the bad things that happen. And Aang is first here confronted by someone who doesn't like him. Because it's true. He did leave. Aang runs away. Katara's stupid and is like, he didn't mean to do it and all that, which is true, but it's also like,
you obviously, as a child, don't understand how much of a grudge, especially older people who have been suffering through these consequences for longer.
All of this, yeah. She's like, you're a mean old man. It's like, lady, you don't know what he's been through.
You're a 13-year-old bitch. So.
Oh, yeah. But Aang runs away. Katara goes and asks him what happened. At the same time, the crewmates are talking and shitting on Zuko, and Uncle Iroh's like, you don't know why he is the way he is.
You think he's just like a punk-ass kid.
Yeah. Let me tell you what happened. We get parallel storytelling of Aang saying, they told me I was the Avatar when I was 12. I didn't want to be the Avatar, but Monkey Yatso was there to protect me. He was still treating me normal, even when everyone else was treating me different. But the monks were going to tear us apart, send me away, and because of that, I ran away. And I got trapped in a storm, and then I froze myself, and I woke up 100 years later in your arms, and now I have all this guilt. Why would they do that to me? Why would they tear us apart? And not only, but I failed the world. At the same time, Uncle Iroh is saying Prince Zuko used to not have this scar, and he just wanted to, be involved in the politics. And Uncle Iroh lets him into the war room one day. Fire Nation says, we're going to sacrifice soldiers. Zuko says, you can't do that. In doing that, he spoke out of turn. He has to do what's called an Agni Kai.
Agni Kai.
which is
It's
like
so fucking. It's like, can we just say the name alone?
It's dope.
Badass.
Yeah, which I think
it's really fucked up.
It's supposed to mean like fire duel or something.
It's fucked. It's a really, really, really,
it's
really
pretty
bad...
much like gladiatorial combat to the death. It's a 1v1. It's Mortal Kombat.
But with his own.
But that's
freaking...
the thing, because Iroh says, Zuko thought because he spoke out of turn to the general or whoever, he would have to fight that guy. But when he turns around, he sees his father. He says because he spoke out of turn in the war room, he insulted the Fire Lord. Zuko's like, I'm sorry, father, like, I didn't mean this.
He immediately, like, kneels down.
Yeah, he gives up immediately and says, I'm sorry I spoke out of turn. He's a kid, he's his son. And the Fire Lord which it's a beautiful scene. Because Uncle Iroh says, he leads up to the fact where we see Zuko gets a scar. But he says, as it happened, I looked away. Because he couldn't see it happen. And we hear Zuko's, pain scream. And hear the fire.
Zuko didn't even try to fight back. He didn't want to hurt his dad.
No, yeah. So we see that's why Zuko has his burn. And now he's banished and he can't ever return until he finds the Avatar. And so it comes beautifully together with Katara saying, you're here for a reason. You give people hope now. It was supposed to happen this way. I know it sucks, but we just have to make it work. Mm-hmm. And at the same time, Uncle Iroh says the Avatar gives Zuko hope. Yeah. That he can get his life back. Mm-hmm. And it's just like, look at these two characters. They're both flawed in like the same way, and they're both just like on parallel journeys. And it's just, because I told it essentially 1-in-1, but it's just like back and forth, back and forth. And then at the end, they save the old man and Sokka from the storm, which is very funny, I have to say. Because when the storm's happening, Sokka's like, I'm too young to die. And then the old man says, I'm not, but I still don't want to. which is great. It's an amazing line. Which is like, that's the humor. Yeah. Perfect. And then Zuko shows that he really does care about his crew. Because the helmsman... It's funny because I just love the way he yells it. But the helmsman's hurt, or he's in trouble. He works with the guy he was arguing with earlier to save the crew and everyone. Because Zuko shows he was just like all talk before. Yeah. He really does.
Speaking from his feelings. Yeah.
Because he really does care about his crew. And then at the end, it culminates beautifully with the crew saying, the Avatar's there, what should we do? And Zuko says, let him go. We just need to get safe. And Aang, I keep wanting to add to this, but Aang, he falls into the ocean. Everyone's in the ocean. And he does the same thing he did.
The bubble.
Yeah, the bubble when he froze himself for 100 years. But this time, he saves everyone and they fly out. And Zuko looks up and Aang looks back and they lock eyes with each other. And it's just like, oh my God.
The chase.
These guys are just,
the chase.
But it's also like you take that moment of they're the same. Yeah. And it's just, this episode's so fucking good. Mm-hmm. And every time I see it, I'm just like, gosh, this is a show. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Could talk about it for another 3 hours.
I really hope you don't, because our listeners are not going to tolerate that.
I hope for one, if you haven't seen this, you gotta watch this show. And if you have seen the show,
watch it again, damn it.
Watch it again and you have to agree with me, right? It's so good.
I really hope.
We'll do the other ones a little quicker.
Blue Spirit.
Blue Spirit. Who is it?
It's the Blue Spirit.
This mystery guy in a blue Oni mask.
So cool.
Is messing with the Fire Nation with Commander Zhao.
Fuck that guy.
Aang has to get frogs for Sokka and...
Oh, yeah, because they're all sick.
Katara, because they're sick.
Because they're all sick. They're stuck on the frozen frogs.
So what happens? Aang, I'll set you up. Aang gets caught by Commander Zhao and these archers that are insane. What does what does the Blue Spirit do?
Blue Spirit said, no. Not like this. Mm-hmm. And he sneaks in like a fucking ninja with his mask, and he just takes down all these Fire Nation people. No bending, just like these hook swords, right? No, what are they?
2 broadswords.
Oh, they're broadswords. Okay, sorry. I got Jet's weapon confused. Uh-huh. Anyway, 2 broadswords, dual wheeling like a badass. Just taking him down. Breaks into the chamber, frees Aang. It's a rescue mission. Oh my God. Gets Aang out of there. They use bamboo ladders to clear these tall walls. And then they get out.
Work together beautifully.
It's so smooth. even though Aang is obviously like, yo, who the hell are you?
Yeah.
He's like, I'll go along with it because I'm going to get out of here. And then at the end, they are like talking, or at least Aang's talking to the Blue Spirit, right? He's like, who are you? Yeah, pause it. Because I didn't rewatch it like you, so you need help. I need help from you.
During their escape, Commander Zhao says, we need the Avatar alive. The Blue Spirit hears this and threatens to kill Aang. Zhao lets him go. But he has the archer, so the archer hits the Blue Spirit in the mask, knocks him out. During that time, Aang looks down, and you can see slightly behind the mask, and you can see that it's the same burn mark that Zuko has. And Aang's like, oh, shit. And he thinks he's going to leave, but it's Aang. He's a good guy. Plus,
he's a good guy.
The blue, good guy, but the Blue Spirit just helped him. He does this cool, like, smoke screen and runs off with Zuko. Then we see Zuko laying on the ground, still knocked out, and Aang is, like, up in a tree, and he's just thinking. And as Zuko comes to, Aang tells him a quick story and says, 100 years ago, things were different. I used to go to the Fire Nation all the time. I, in fact, had a really good friend named Kuzan. Mm-hmm. We were best friends, and he was from the Fire Nation. And he asked Zuko, he said, if we knew each other back then, do you think we would have been friends? And it's very sweet and stuff. But then Zuko throws a little fire.
Like, fuck you for making me think.
Aang dips out of there. But it kind of shows Zuko, his face kind of shows like he's thinking about it.
Yeah, because it's a good question.
Yeah.
Because they obviously worked well together.
Mm-hmm.
There was like some camaraderie in those moments they had together.
Yeah, they had like a natural
flow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and then it ties in so well later.
It's so good.
It's so hard not to just go off the rails when talking about the show.
And the last little nice touch is that Sokka in his like fever dream where he's all loopy, he asks Aang, how was your trip? Did you make any friends? And Aang's like, no, I don't think I did. Oh, buddy.
Yeah, you did. He didn't admit it, but he likes you. Mm-hmm. He likes you.
So good.
The fortune teller.
Fortune teller, which again, like every one of these episodes could be its own episode. Because the fortune teller tells so much of like, what is fate? What can we change? Mm-hmm. What do we control?
Why do we believe the things we're told?
Why do we believe like coincidence is fated or is it just coincidence? This and that. Katara's crazy about fortune telling. Sokka fucking hates it because he's science, which is very funny because the villagers, he hates all of them.
It's like, these are a bunch of morons.
Uh-huh. It's the episode where Aang, he wants to know essentially if he's going to fall in love with Katara and they're going to be together forever. Katara similarly is like, who am I going to marry? The fortune teller says you're going to marry a powerful bender. Yeah. Long story short, they save the village, but it's annoying to Sokka.
From a volcano.
Yeah. Yes. It's so funny though because it's annoying to Sokka because
there's a scientific reason for everything that happens.
And the fortune teller said the village wasn't going to be destroyed. Sokka's like, now don't you see the village would have been destroyed if we didn't step in. And one guy that they meet at the beginning is like, oh, but the village wasn't destroyed, so what she said came true. And Sokka's just like, I hate you. Which is very funny. But again, I really quickly need to say, this is a point for Zutara.
Zutara!
They could have done such a cool moment where Zuko, who's not in this episode at all, he shows up near the end. Maybe they have to fight alongside Zuko because the lava is too much and Zuko has to help them escape because he also has to escape. And they could have had the moment where, obviously Aang, we know that he was strong. He's a powerful bender. In the episode as it is, Sokka sees Aang do this really cool, like, breath thing that freezes all the lava. And Sokka says, wow, it's easy to forget that Aang's a powerful bender. Katara's like, oh, I guess you're right. And it's like a really cool animation thing. I think what maybe their original idea was, or what they could have done to make it more nuanced, and like, who is it? Is they could have had Zuko show up and do like a really cool, strong, like firebending move to like save a bunch of people. And then someone, or maybe even Sokka himself would still say like, oh, it's a good thing we escaped because he's a powerful bender. And then Katara, like, in her head is like, oh shit.
Which one are you talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because then it's like, the fortune-telling lady, she could have been talking about Zuko. And maybe Katara's going to fall in love with the enemy. And that's like, she's conflicted about that for the rest of the series. And that's fucking good.
Ooh.
And that would have
been
me
all Twitter-pated just thinking about it.
It would have been so cool.
Oh well.
Oh well.
Oh well. We could always tweak it to make it more perfect for us. But
in short, the last few ones, the deserter, just real quick, Aang needs a firebending master. but he's impatient, and in doing so, he hurts Katara with firebending.
Ouch.
Katara finds out she's a healer.
I'm a healer. Wow.
And then everything with the Siege of the North is, once again, fantastic.
UA.
Yeah, tell us about it. Tell us about the siege, and I'll wrap things up.
Okay, so basically, Admiral Zhao is like, there's this spirit in the North Pole, and if I take one of those, there's two spirits. They're basically yin and yang. Their name, I forget their names, but they mean like ebb and flow.
Something in Shu.
Yeah. They can't live without each other. So Zhao's idea is to weaken the Northern Water Tribe and just all waterbenders in general, is to essentially kill the moon.
Mm-hmm.
And so he goes into like this spiritual oasis where the spirits are swimming in a circle, reminiscent of the yin yang symbol. He kills one of the moon spirits or ocean spirits. Everything goes red.
At first, when he takes it, it goes red. When he kills it,
Everything goes black and white. Mm-hmm. It's dark. And Iroh
goes off.
Goes fucking off. He is so upset that not only like a sacred thing that is integral to balance in nature has been disrupted, but a spirit has been killed.
Yeah,
and that to Iroh is such a sin.
Yes. Earlier in the episode, Zhao says, yeah, your trip into the spirit world has been well documented and we know of it. So again, we get to see, because earlier in the series we see that when Aang is flying in the spirit world, Iroh sees him fly by.
Can see him.
And then again, we see that it's known that Iroh can go into the spirit world, which is crazy for anyone. So Iroh's so good.
So attuned.
Yeah. Zhao says he found an ancient library. He found what the moon spirit is. Mm-hmm. And it's so cool when Iroh goes off, because when everything's black and white, it does that amazing effect.
The art is great.
Whenever fire is produced, it lights
bursts
up. But then as soon as it's gone, everything's black and white
again.
So it's just like, amazing animation.
So cool. Anyway, in the prior episode, we had been introduced to Yue, who is the princess of the Northern Water Tribe. She kind of falls quickly for Sokka, who is Twitter-pated and infatuated with her as well. They have a brief little love story, a little fling. But Sokka obviously doesn't put much thought into it because, he's just a commoner from the Southern Water Tribe. Like, why would she care about him?
And Yue has an arranged marriage.
Yeah, Yue is engaged and is supposed to get married to a really good guy in the army. Whatever.
He sucks.
He's a prick.
Yep.
And he talks down to Sokka and belittles him, and he's just fucking jealous.
Yep.
Anyway, when the moon spirit is killed, we get more context of how Yue is special. She has white hair, and it's revealed that when Yue was a baby, she almost died. And the moon spirit gave some of her power to Yue's mother. No, just to Yue. Because she was born dead, right? It was like a stillbirth. Right, or something like that.
They essentially said she was born asleep.
She was born asleep. Okay. And then they put her in the water where the water and moon spirit... Anyway, the power goes into Yue. And Yue comes up to the conclusion, the spirit gave me a gift. I need to return that gift.
Yep.
And Yue sacrifices her life for the moon. She ascends as a spirit and says goodbye to Sokka. And it's super sad and beautiful. But Yue becomes the moon and balance is restored. And Zhao is defeated by Aang because Aang is put into the Avatar state, becomes this giant water monster.
He becomes one with the fish
ocean
spirit.
Yeah, the ocean
other
spirit.
Ocean spirit,
And essentially saves the Northern Water Tribe and destroys a large portion of the Fire Nation's fleet and simultaneously kills Admiral Zhao. And that's where the season pretty much ends.
I did just want to add, because I think it again speaks to how good Zuko is. Zuko was almost assassinated by the pirates, contracted by Zhao. Zuko shows up, confronts Zhao, and they're fighting. During that time, that's when Aang shows up. Or the spirit,
I'm a big fish.
Yeah, the spirit shows up and takes Zhao. And during that, Zuko like reaches out to him and is like, "I'll help you."
Tries to save
Grab
him.
my hand. But Zhao, being
Stubborn.
an ultimate bad guy, chooses to die instead. And Zuko's like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, he like basically kills himself.
And then lastly, when Zuko takes Aang's body while Aang's in the spirit world,
right,
he is doing a little speech and he says, "You're just like my sister. You're so good at everything. My father said that my sister was born lucky and I was lucky to be born.
Oof.
But that's fine with me because I don't need luck. I've had to fight for everything I've gotten and that makes me strong."
Woo!
Yes, Zuko.
Woo, Zuko.
Do it, man.
Yes.
He's so cool. But it ends with a cliffhanger.
Fucking.
We just heard Zuko talk about his sister.
And here she comes.
And we see the Fire Lord talking to a girl who we saw in the flashback. They knew it way back then, sitting right next to Iroh when Zuko got burned. Iroh looked away. This girl could not be more excited. And we see the Fire Lord say, "Your uncle is essentially useless. Your brother is a failure. Go get the Avatar for me." And then we see her look up and she's just smiling. And then book 1 ends on a cliffhanger. Because
Azula's on her way.
is coming and she is evil as shit.
Yeah. Can't wait to talk more about that basket case. She's a lot.
And with that, book 1, Water, has concluded. And our first part of 3 is about to be over. We just want to say, normally we would do a DTR, define the relationship, but we've still got 2 more episodes with this series, so we'll leave that for the end of episode 3. For now, it is time to say see you later. See you next time.
A toodaloo.
We are Sho-Dependent. If you've enjoyed what you've listened to, be sure to not only follow and download yourself, but share with your friends, your family, spread the word, maybe give us a little shout out on a social or something.
Woo-hoo.
And tell everyone to follow Sho-Dependent Pod on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you listen to podcasts. That is SHO Dependent Pod. And you can also follow us at SHO Dependent Pod on Twitter, Instagram. We've got a couple socials out there. Go follow. It helps us out. Lets us be able to better communicate what's going on.
Yeah.
I am Eddie. You can find me on socials, on Twitter and Twitch at Victor V Sweet. And my other half, Kayla.
Yes.
Where can you be found?
You can find me on the beach, pretending to waterbend the waves. And I definitely did that as a child, and I felt very magical, and it was great.
I swear.
I did that. Had that little ripple. That was me.
It's like sometimes when you like look at fire, like a candle.
You're like, I want it to move.
And then it does. You're like,
I am powerful.
I have it within me.
I am it. Anyway, you can find me at DJ Vivitch on Twitter.
Book 1, Water, has come to a close. Again, we will see you next episode where we continue the Avatar, the Last Airbender series with Season 2,
Book 2,
Earth. But before we go, I think for Avatar, since I'm not really going to worry about the linear part of it, because if we're looking for quotes, there's one man we go to. Uncle Iroh is the quote master. Almost everything he says.
He's very much the Confucius.
Yeah.
Confucius.
Almost everything.
I can't say it.
Yes. We got it. Almost everything he says is insightful and
Scripture.
helpful and wise. So we'll go to the book of Uncle Iroh.
The Book of Iroh.
For this one.
A verse from the Book of Iroh.
Failure is only the opportunity to begin again.